What's up, Blue Chips? 3 trades today, one on LX, one on MNK, and a max loss on LK. Let's get to it. All right, traders, so we ran into our first trade that just did not want to work out. Looking back in hindsight, we may have started off a little too heavy, and it's something that apparently we're going to have to look into working on. Instead of looking for just a quick move out of these, we might have to realize that we're starting a little bit heavy, looking for a smaller move, but if it does work against us, it doesn't really give us the room that we're looking for, to get the bounce, in the overall trade. Unfortunately, this thing would not have really worked out no matter what. And right here, as we're coming up to 12 o'clock, we would have been looking to cut this off anyways. So this would have not been a good trade no matter which way we want to spin it, look at it. It is what it is. Sometimes they're just not going to work out. But it does kind of open up some new ideas as we are tinkering with the strategy, as these start to happen. We're going to keep track of them. And if they continue to look the exact same way like this, there could be something to learn from it. Like what if we see the consolidation, it decides that it doesn't want it, and it breaks low of the day. This could be an area where we could pause our trade, right? We could just cut it off. If it wants to continue down, we could look to get back in at a lower price, right? That would be the better thing to do in hindsight, obviously. But as you can see, it again just consolidated and went lower. So really, at what point, when you start to factor in the emotions and the strategy, and you're starting to try to put everything together, it really makes you wonder, well, what do you consider consolidation? For what time period? Are you looking for a fake out? What if it fakes out and comes back up after you cut? There's a lot that goes into a strategy, and there's something that I've always preached. When you have a strategy, you need to know the what if, ands, and buts about that strategy before you can really consider it consistent and get it to the point where it's profitable, most likely, because until you know what to do in every situation, it's really hard to have that set core of rules to apply to a strategy if you've never actually been through that situation before. So yes, it sucks to be in a situation where we hit our max loss. Unfortunately, it was only with 6 entries. The idea is to get somewhere around 10 to get to our max loss. So obviously that's what kind of brought up the fact that maybe I started this a little bit early. But with all of that said, we can talk about this more maybe in the live streams, or maybe just go over it on the Friday night live stream. But for now, here's the live trades. I put an order out here at 1579. By the time it would get there, looks like our candle is going to click over. Maybe might actually get there right away. It's going to be right on it, 5 seconds. If it wants to even get there. 74. Again, we're right there. All right, we're filled. So a lot of stop losses sitting there from the daily, which is not a bad thing. We got 79. Let's put an order out at 56, which would give us what we were looking for if it wants to flush down there real quick. If not, we'll obviously look. We also are still looking around. MNK doing the exact opposite of what we wanted it to do, although this is a pretty big dump to the downside here. I was looking at it if it wanted to try 6. It got bought up there at 605. I actually thought we were going to get a fill there on LX. It looked like it wanted to push down there for a second. So everything I see moving is just lower floats right now. Let's see, EXPR. I don't have any shares on EXPR. I wanted MNK there, but I was trying to look for it to kind of make that six drop. Not really seeing anything else right now. Everything's a little bit lower float. So we'd be looking to add up towards 16 if it wants to go up there on LX. Let's bring, we'll just bring LX up here for now, since really nothing else is going on. I mean, there's a lot going on, but nothing that we'd be interested in. It's funny that we were, oh, crap. All right, we're going to take an ad there. Didn't want to miss it, trying to put it in on my bid. Oh, we actually got, oh, I thought it said we got 89, but we got 94. Let's see if we can still get that 50. We'll go for 56. Three. Trying to be patient with it. The ass wants to come down. All right. I wanted to be patient with that one, but it literally dropped right to VWAP and stalled. So we'll just take our winner there. Not going to be too upset about it. And it does look like it wants to try to bounce right there. If it wants to bounce up towards high day again, we'd be interested to get back in there on LX, but we'll take the winner on that one. I don't like how it just stopped right there. Not a big fan. Wasn't going to try to chase an extra couple cents just to see it maybe rubber band back up towards the highs. Wouldn't really make too much sense. Let's go back to MNK. Ooh, jeez. Kind of in no man's land right now. Guess 580 is actually not a bad area. We're going to start MNK. We're just going to look for that quick push back up towards 6. What did we get? 87? So we'll just look for that quick 10 cents here. Just trying. 94. This isn't something that this thing is kind of getting crushed. So we're just looking for the quickie here. The quick retest of 6. 95. 96, 97. We were on the ass there for a second. 97 on the ask, and we're filled. Sweet. That's all we were looking for. Here we go with LK. I know you didn't even mean LK, but LK could turn into a play here. I'm going to start LK here. Got 47.16. There's the ad. Pretty much, if it breaks 50, we're done here. Or 49. Position, market, stop. 45, 49. Oh shit. Alrighty. And there it is. That was a bad one, guys. I didn't even get to put my stop in. It happened so fast, but I'm glad we got out, right? Because look at it. All right. So this is what happens when the strat doesn't work. I'm going to take a quick stab at a pop here. What do we get, 26? See if we can't get a little bit back on it. This is complete stupidity. This is me just being frustrated with it. Because, I mean, this is the kind of moves we're looking for to even start a move. But we're just looking for a quick scalp. Just the retest. There it is on the ask. Come on. And there we go. All right, traders, that was my live trades. If you have any additional questions, comments, concerns, anything, please just go ahead and leave a comment down below. And I will catch you guys tomorrow morning for the live stream. Peace.